morning. Meow, meow, meow.
Enos.
No, Ricky.
Nice.
No, Ricky.
Oh. Wait, no, it's Pride.
No. You have to say gay penis.
Yes.
Ah, I see. Sorry, my
Yeah,
bad.
very particular.
Gay penis.
Gay penis,
Oh,
everybody.
penis.
Happy Pride Month. We're all
Gay
gay. That's great. How's people's energy today?
I got some bad
I'm
news,
alive.
but I'm going to ignore it and play Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh no!
How it is, brother.
That's how we do.
Yeah.
Alright. Let's recap.
Don't kill Sarah.
What?
Okay.
what happened last session in our campaign?
Oh god, it's been a while.
Mm-hmm. It's okay. Just tell us what you guys do remember, and then we'll fill in the blanks.
I can start us off.
Mhm.
Okay, so we left the ball after speaking briefly with oh my god, I know his name.
Felix?
I know his name.
Is it Felix?
It's not Lucian. It's not Lucian.
Felix?
Felix.
Felix?
Yes. Okay, it sounds like-
How many times did I have to say it?
Yeah, like 4.
You're innocent. No, Lucan's the. I'm sorry, I'm getting my crosses wired. Anyway, we spoke briefly with Felix.
You're getting your crosses wired?
I thought I was
Yes.
just going crazy for a minute.
No, that's
Wow,
me.
only a week in the Midwest and already, huh?
Yeah, or whoopsies. But so basically, Felix was like, "Yeah, there may be a storehouse where Priscilla had like her old family's old apothecary shop, alchemy shop." So we're like, "Okay, bet we're gonna go there and we're gonna take her captive." But we didn't take her captive to the warehouse directly. We decided to stop by an abandoned whatever, and we were like, "Bam, wake up, French face." And French face had a lot of attitude, but you know, during the talk, we learned that he may have had different directives than the other two, who unfortunately passed away under mysterious circumstances. And also that his glass dagger, which is of a new build, was from a place called Sero. Strange. Anyway, he didn't get any other names or faces except for just Ilaria's face, and that seemed to be like, okay, fine, I'll let you guys know what I know. And once we got that, and basically a guarantee that, dude, do not fuck with Felix, he's actually cool. Fine. Guess I'll go home. They'll probably kill me off anyway. We gave him a dagger, and we're like, okay, piss off. You know, cut his leash loose. Anyway, once that happened, we're like, yay, okay, on to Priscilla's workshop. And as we were like, you know, fun and games, the warden, who is not gray, but the warden showed up. Battle ensues.
It was scary.
More warden. He's not
He
the
had-
cool warden.
He had mage guards. One threw fireballs, one threw lightning bolts, one spoken only lies.
We killed him all.
We only had one question to determine which door was lying.
I just remember I
He
killed.
killed one
I
of them,
killed
so we
him.
just don't know.
Yeah.
The other one just kind of like full on just surrendered.
Ooh. Yeah, that's where we left off. We were about to enter, and I think we ended it actually once the battle finished.
Yeah, that's pretty succinct. You all continue on, away from the warden.
Yes.
Okay.
Does he have any stuff? I don't think we like checked his body.
Okay, give me an investigation check.
We should check all of these bodies.
Does 13 do anything?
Nothing of note really. It's
Ooh, I just found pocket lint.
kind of, I mean, like, he has what weapon did he use? Like a sword Reiki, or?
Mall.
Yeah, like a big mall, but it seems to be like normal. It seems like once he died, like the magic with it like also died, so it's just a regular mall now.
Am I able to discern anything off of these like random like other guards?
Give me an investigation check.
Okay. With intuition. A natural 1.
Mm-hmm. They've got nothing. Like they've got nothing, you guys.
Well, one of them is just knocked unconscious. The other one, you guys like killed or something. Or maybe the other guy's already in. Yeah, one of them was knocked unconscious. The other one was just gave up, and then I knocked them unconscious. The other one surrendered, and then it was like, all right, nap time. So we're gonna make sure to tie up their hands, get a little gag so they can't cast any magic that might alert other people to what we are doing, because we're smart about things.
In
Where
the
should
bag, one says this one tells lies. This one speaks the truth.
Where should we stash them? Inside somewhere.
I think it's probably the best to not leave these guys just out here in case someone comes back.
Could we not bring them into the... I keep saying it's a warehouse, but I know it's not.
And on these guys, that like, at least as far as we were able to find, there didn't look to be like any other little like teleportation crystal key sort of things.
Doesn't seem to be.
I wouldn't know jack shit, but like Ilaria possibly.
You both rolled kind of low. Like there's
We're not the magic people here.
Indra's just gonna kind of like point you guys to like some dumpsters in a back alley.
Ooh,
Yeah, that'll
dumpsters.
work.
Well, I mean, listen. Should we interrogate them? Yes. Do we have time?
No. Mark had the gruesome thought of, but what if they had thrown in the back of a garbage truck and crushed? And I'm like, oh wait, no. First world problems.
Hassan's
don't
like,
know.
what if they get thrown in the back of a garbage truck? And everybody's like, what the fuck is a garbage
What's a
truck?
truck?
A garbage truck.
What's a truck?
Elvish deity, you wouldn't know.
That's awesome.
Garbage truck.
Are
The
we,
garbage carriage.
Yeah, also known as
Under
truck
God's
food.
wrath.
So we'll dispose of the bodies. Most of them still there, but like they're gonna be taking a nap for a while now. So we're gonna dispose of the bodies in a little dumpster, and then kind of wipe off the hands. All right.
We've killed so many people.
2 of them are still breathing.
We can change that.
You can change that. I'm focusing on the mission here. He's gonna see if he can suss out anything scary about like the entrance to this place. See, can he like intuit any kind of scary trappedness of it?
All right.
Is he gonna explode as soon as he touches the door handle?
Give me an
Good
investigation check as I describe it.
All right.
You come upon a small shop on the far end of town, nestled between 2 brick buildings. The windows have been boarded up, the door hanging loosely on its last hinges. It smells of soot and old, rotting wood, permeating the environment, of dusted shelves with expired potions and wilted herbs. A small sign lays near the entrance, reading, Neraminian Remedies, a family-owned apothecary. A 19 for investigation. Doesn't seem to be trapped at all. At least the front entrance. And there doesn't seem to be any... It looks like it's going to kind of, like, crumble. And you feel like a trap wouldn't really fit into, like, anywhere in this, I guess, like, area.
We're gonna be on the lookout for a different kind of entrance here. Looks like most of this has been untouched. Rotting away. Alright. Gonna, like, head in.
You walk slowly through, the floor creaking beneath every step. The table is grimy and multiple cobwebs hang in every corner. This place has died long ago. As you walk, you feel an echo beneath you. It seems there is a large open space down below. It's a small room. A few books and rudimentary herbology remain, although useless. On the floor, behind the table, lies a family portrait. You see an older woman, eyes black as night, and a younger girl, smiling, holding a bouquet of daffodils.
Do anyone in the photos look familiar? Or the painting, I guess?
The younger girl shares a resemblance to what you have gleaned of Lucan, at the very least. The older woman might be a grandmother.
So Lucan is like a kid.
Mm-hmm.
This was on the floor. Is it like in a shattered frame or anything? Or
Yeah.
just...
And just like dusted over, kind of like off to the side. It seems this place has not really been used at all.
And it doesn't look as though there've been like with how like dusty and grimy this place is. It doesn't look like there have been like little tracks or footprints throughout here that might have clued into movement.
Give me an investigation check.
Eight. At least the intuition dice is doing its job.
8. As you kind of like look around, it's dark. 2, while there are footprints, they're also kind of like some kind of like lead into different corners of the house, into like a corner of like stacked boxes, shelves, just kind of like toppled together. Some aimlessly wander around, almost as if kind of like in a trance or like circling, kind of like people will like walk in circles as like they're thinking or something. It's difficult to kind of like, yeah. There does seem to be like an upstairs, but the stairs have like wilted away completely, and it just seems to be kind of like, from what you can see up through the cracks in the floorboards, like bedrooms, a childhood room.
He's gonna take a look at at least the little bits of the shattered frame in this photo. And he's gonna just like put it back down on the ground, face down. Now isn't the time for sympathy. Alright, y'all. We gotta see where they're hiding this. Hassan, do you know if you have yes. You know if you got any sense of things, any kind of magical warden going on here?
If you give me 10 minutes, I could quickly run through it. Are we in a rush?
I would say we are, yeah.
Well, then I just need to kind of eyeball this.
Felix can only hold her off for so long.
Instead of detect magic, because I don't have that prepped, so I could only do it ritually, could I just do an Arcana check?
Yes.
See if there's anything obvious.
Yeah, give me an Arcana check.
Your Arcana check.
Nothing
14.
magical about this place.
Okay.
Lucan is not a mage.
Yeah.
Anymore.
Nada.
No. Never has been.
Oh wait. Right.
Never had.
Could we are we in like a foyer?
It
Kind
is
of magic.
the most rudimentary alchemical like supply store. There is one room, and then there is like a little room off to the side that is like full of storage, like boxes, crates, shelves, all just kind of like toppled over each other, and then there seems to be like broken stairs leading upstairs into like the bedroom.
We felt an echo
Mhm.
before, right? We heard a bit of an echo.
Yes.
Brandy, we're doing Andy and Athlock. Y'all have any clue about what's going on down here? Is there any kind of breeze you're picking up on, or can you spot anything with all these grimy steps around? Is it leading anywhere? Is there anything behind somewhere? There's got to be an entrance, right?
Or a false wall.
Something leading lower down, I imagine.
I look at Shepard. Do you have water on you?
Yeah. I have canister of drinking water.
Could I have it, please?
Yeah. You go.
And Alec.
Wah.
I would like to see if there are any, like, false bottoms to the floor. I knew. I knew I felt it coming.
Funny. It's funny.
With water?
Uh,
Or did you just want a sip of water?
So like the water would go if. the
Thanks,
floor is
Shepard.
level.
I was quite parched.
I
Alright,
would do
you
that.
guys back.
If
Hold on, wait. Annika, what were you saying?
No, I was thinking Brandy wanted to use the water to see if the floor like was level or not. Like a false floor would go like bloop. Oh no, it's going down there.
if there were openings to like a hatch, the water would be able to seep through it.
Wouldn't you need to find a hatch first?
Could I assist Brandy by like
I have
You should
okay,
take it.
like Ricky. Hold on, like I don't know what you can assist with. I don't know what Ricky is.
No,
doing.
I'm trying to find the words for it right now.
You're gonna spray everywhere and see what drips.
Basically, yes.
You don't need to do that. Fully, it echoes. There is an open area beneath the floorboards.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
it's just a matter of where.
Like you guys can hear it, like as you
Hear-
walk. Yeah, like the wood creaks beneath.
Oh,
your
okay.
feet,
Then
Yeah.
Oh,
Then I have
wow,
to
water's
ask-
going.
You guys are good at tracking an eyesight stuff, you know? Like, so
Brittany
we're trying
takes
to
the
see
water, drinks from
you
it, goes
two.
thanks.
yeah,
for you two, can you help spot or narrow down some?
Hey,
that's more or less what
hey!
was
I got a
asking.
new idea then.
Yeah.
Shepard,
Jump
Can you
up and
take
down.
can you take that half? Well, that's actually kind of part of the idea. Take that half of the room. I got this half of the room. Tap the floor with your foot, and if it sounds like there's something like thinner.
Again, the whole floor sounds like there is a room beneath it. Like I
But-
think you're looking for a room. It is beneath you. Like you know it is beneath.
No, it's
you.
not. I'm not looking
Trying
for
to
a
find the
room.
entrance
I'm looking for the entrance.
Okay. You don't really need to like tap with your foot for that. You can just like make a perception check.
Oh,
What do your wise eyes see?
But like both of you can make perception checks.
Power of teamwork.
The power.
Is Shepard one of those, both of you?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'd say
alright,
I'd
someone's-
say like it is dark, but because you're relying more on like, you're like like hearing things, like by tapping around the floor, you can just do it straight.
Nice.
Nice.
Nice. Shepard, yeah. As you kind of like creak along the floor, you notice that like the main room has this kind of like loud echo, and as you go kind of like further and further into the storeroom, it lessens and lessens, seemingly into like a more narrow space, and then beneath the shelves, the crates in the storeroom, you kind of like push them off and find a wooden hatch that doesn't seem to be as dusted over as the rest.
There's a wooden hatch back here, guys. This has got to be our way in.
Is the hatch trapped?
Give me an investigation check. Indra will help you. You can have advantage.
Not one, we all
I'm just
exploded.
gonna do it twice. Well,
What
You're
is
not
wrong
wrong
with
about
you?
that one.
can I use my inspiration to reroll?
Yes, you may.
Okay, that
Wow.
inspiration's gone. Please, God.
A
Oh,
9.
God.
Oh my fucking god.
Yeah, you know.
Get him out of the
As
way
it
now.
lands on the floor,
You guys, maybe
like,
maybe this place isn't for
Get
us.
him out of
You
the
ever
way
think of
now.
that?
Again, like the building is like pretty rudimentary, so you think it would be like difficult to kind of like hide anything underneath it, or like have any trap like around. And it does seem to be kind of like a little ladder that leads down into a hallway. Kind of like
Okay.
peeking.
The hatch itself isn't like locked or anything, right?
It is.
oh shoot, may I?
Yes. Please give me a lock picking.
Can I, may I?
Can I, may I? Okay, 23.
There you go.
You. And as the hatch creaks open, I would like everybody to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh,
Oh
God.
boy. Sorry, I couldn't investigate anything. Confidently, there are no traps. Whoops.
Yeah.
You know,
Oopsies.
you guys are gonna be so sick of me asking it. Does danger sense apply here?
Ooh, that's a good question, actually. I'd say yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
16's a lot better than 7.
Saves your
I'll
ass,
tell
yeah.
ya.
Because there is just like a puff of smoke. Let's see. Yeah, everybody that got below a 16.
Oh, sweet.
You feel like a spore almost be kind of like burn your skin, and you are considered poisoned for the next hour, and take.
Oh, boy.
16 points of poison damage.
All
That's
right.
because he inhales it, right?
What's up?
That's because he inhales it, or because you said spores, and so
Click
I'm
on
being
contact.
Like, oh no, he has
So it's like you have to
fungal on
dodge
his
it?
body.
It like burns your skin. I'm assuming everybody just like covers their mouth.
Yeah.
But
down.
like
Man isn't quick enough.
it doesn't.
So we're still wounded from the last fight.
Mm-hmm.
Hassan is not looking good.
Mm-hmm.
Just letting everyone know, Hassan does not look
Oh,
good.
Indra's on 5 HP.
Can I heal out of battle?
I've got triples in Indra's HP.
That's awesome.
Who failed this one here?
Indra,
Brandy?
Indra, Asan, and Brandy.
Indra and Asan and Brandy. Okay. Ah shit. Indra's one of those.
Indra's one of those. Yeah, Indra is going to give let's see, 15
Oh wait,
points.
do we have Indra's aura?
No.
That would help.
The saving? Oh no.
No.
No
Oh
save
yeah,
out
no.
versus-
Fucking
Or
Indra can't use lay on hands either. Well, also
Shit,
like
he doesn't have any.
yeah, no, he doesn't have shit. No, he's just fucked.
Erlen's gonna take a look at them and just like start digging around in his pack. Just give me a minute here.
You can give me a medicine check if you want.
Yeah?
Asan, you
I-
still have. Oh, sorry.
Erlen wants to try to focus on like Indra for a moment here
Mhm.
to see if he can if he can help him out at all, like with his like little healer's kit and things. He doesn't exactly have a cure for poison potion on him.
Yeah.
Not really.
Give me a medicine check to try and see if you can. I'll like allow a medicine check for both like healing and trying to see what kind of like poison situation this is going on.
Yeah. All right, we'll do regular medicine.
9.
A 9.
Do you want to use your once per session reroll?
I don't know. Did
We
I-
care about Indra. I have to.
You have inspiration.
Session
10.
reroll. It is a 10 instead.
Damn guys, bad rolls.
Bad rolls.
It'll get
It
Our rolls
is-
are great
It
tonight.
is a very simple poison. It deals damage, gives you the poison condition for an hour. After an hour, you're fine. That being said, if you are poisoned for an hour and you need to do something in that hour, then it might be a little bit more difficult. It seems that Lucan wasn't expecting a bunch of, like, level 11 heroes to burst into her lab, and more of just,
Yeah.
like, a ward off against, like, this could have killed, like, any, like, normal, like, thief.
normal thief, yeah.
But you guys are... This is fine for you. Well, not
We're
in your
not
current
normal
state,
thieves,
but-
we're advanced thieves.
Yeah. We're advanced murderers.
What are we, a thieves guild?
You could probably cobble together some sort of antidote to like either speed up the process or at least like
It would take time,
I mean, depending on how you roll.
depending on how I roll.
Medicine like healing wise, sorry, just give me 1 second, Annika. Do you know what the like healing for a healer's kit is?
It was. We gave it a +2, is what I remember, but
Mm.
mainly Brandy uses it.
Okay.
1d6 plus 4.
Okay, 1d6. So 1d6 plus 6 for Erland. So yeah, you can roll that to heal Indra.
All right. 1d6 plus.
Anyone
6.
can use a healer's kit, right?
We can like help each other out a little bit.
Because I bought a bunch, like, when we were last there, I think for that purpose.
Yeah.
I bought like 20 of them, so I do have some.
Indra
I
may have
think-
12 health.
I think you need to have the healer feat.
Oh.
Yeah, a healer's kit just stabilizes.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
healer feat allows you to use it to heal.
Yeah.
Oh, then
Yeah.
do I
don't
not
know why I bought
use
20
that
of
then?
those then.
Do I not use the healer's kit like that then?
I'd say you just give him 2 hit points then.
Okay.
Yeah.
We can work with that.
Yeah.
Erlen's like, I wish I could help you more, but
It's fine. Fuck, it's fine.
Oh.
he kind of looks at his hands that's kind of like faintly glowing. I can't trade one poison for another.
He kind of just like puts his hands over yours and goes, "We're both a little useless right now. It's okay."
Son, Brandy, this is it's a simpler poison. Depending on what I can put together, I might be able to help, but for the time being, I need y'all. All of us, we gotta be at our best here. We're kind of running on fumes, and he's gonna like stand up for a sec, hold out the hand to Hassan. You want it to go away? I can help with that. It just might sting. He holds out a hand as if to offer a solution.
Yeah, sure, fuck it.
He's gonna like clench, like kind of like a hard grip to it, and like a little conduit, a little bit of a shine of that blue running through Hassan, running through Erland and into Hassan. We've got won't you shake a poor sinner's hand? Yeah, you may have the physician's touch. It cures poison.
Nice.
Oh,
Yeah, it's a little surge of lyrium there with the few key points I still got left.
I appreciate that. Let me uncheck off disadvantage on my sheet.
Yes, and what you will have is one of these. 12.
Damn. I'm almost at half health.
Brandy, he's gonna hold out the other hand.
It can't be worse than breaking my fucking shin on a bear trap in a tar pit. He just
Wow,
shakes
that
it.
was oddly soothing. Ooh. Oh.
It's like a jolt of, for you, might be a familiar kind of essence of lyrium to it. But yeah, for Brandy, it's gonna get a little strange and
And it's
possibly a
gonna
little
burn.
painful. Yeah, possibly a little painful. You too may have a hand of healing that cures your poison and heals you for that much.
You see,
11.
as like the lyrium kind of like lights up in Erlin's hand, Indra's eyes light up as well, and there's kind of like a hunger behind them almost.
He kind of like separates his hand for a moment, kind of like holds at his like wrists. There's not a whole lot more I've got in me. It takes time. But for now, let's keep pushing on, alright? Anyone still has a potion on him, he needs it.
I
I
think.
Hold on.
Um,
Wait. We had two things.
Yeah.
Annika wanted to ask something.
I still have the one health potion, and Asan has two, though I haven't been keeping track if Asan used them or not.
I've used one. I
do
have one
that.
left.
Okay.
Okay. And then Renee, you asked
Mhm.
something earlier. Can you heal out of battle? Yes, you can.
Okay, I'm gonna use my spells. I'll heal you guys. I'm gonna cast
Indra needs it.
my cure wounds on Indra.
Thanks.
What level?
It doesn't matter.
Oh wait, that's right. You're a warlock. My bad.
Yeah. So how much healing is that?
You're at like level 5
level?
spells, aren't you?
Yeah.
Maybe 6?
That's
I don't
5d8 plus your wisdom modifier.
Okay.
God damn.
No.
The Indra's gonna
Yes.
be topped off.
Oh my god. Yeah, he is. Except these two ones.
It's fine.
It's fine. Plus 4?
Plus your wisdom, yes.
Okay. Okay, let me bring out the calculator. You see, Serdwin bring out this mechanical thing, and she's just like, hold on. Alright, that's 7 plus 8 plus 4. That's 28.
Ooh, 28, thank you.
Renee's stupid. She had the total right in front of her this
You're
entire
good,
time.
You're good, thank you. He's at 33 HP.
Nice.
Yay!
While
And-
Brandy is doing other things, or while everybody is doing things.
Hold on.
Ooh.
Just get one more thing. Serdwin also has the pool of healing dice.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to use
But can I
those?
cast
Those
two?
come out.
What do you mean?
Like, do I have to cast another spell to do that?
No. That's just like your
Oh, okay.
like your free pool of like healing dice.
Alright. I'll give
Does
you
that come back
two.
on a long rest?
Thought it was short rest, but I don't remember.
D&D Celestial Warlock. Healing light. You regain all expended dice when you finish a long rest. How many did you use?
I haven't
During-
really used them. I'll give
Against
you
the fight
one.
with the French assassins, and then also the fight against the warden.
Not the French.
You were pretty aggro against those guys.
Yeah, I wasn't really healing a lot. I'll give you one.
1d6.
That's 4.
Plus your wisdom.
So 8.
Woohoo! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, and okay, he's at 41 now. If you want to give that to anybody else, you can do that. What did Brandy want to do?
I was just going to ask who did not get healed by a healing kit today.
But healing kit?
Yes,
I don't think Hassan's been touched by the healing kit.
you're going to get touched.
Oh no, I'm being touched.
Oh man, happy Pride.
Happy Pride. I was touched by Erland, now I'm touched by Brandy. Guys, God. Jesus
Boundaries.
Christ.
It
20?
is because it is 1d6 plus 4 plus the amount of hit dice the creature has.
Oh,
That's
how that works, huh? Okay.
alright, well, still bloody, but, like, feeling better. Feeling much better.
Feeling fantastic.
Anyone
Oh,
else?
God, thank you.
I have like half HP, but I have not been touched by it,
You're about to get
so I
touched.
don't
Shepard.
necessarily need it. Oh,
17.
sweet. Thank you.
Sarah, were you touched by the healing kit?
I don't think so.
All right, you're
I know
about to
I
get
most likely was because of that last fight with the warden.
I have 30 HP, so no, I don't think so.
also 17.
Okay.
So. And then Brandy's just going to use one on herself. All right, and now whoever got healed by this cannot be healed until we take a short rest. Or healed by this specifically again until a short rest.
Mhm.
All right.
So they all get to be topped off, which is great.
Alright.
All right, everyone.
Who's going in first?
I'll
Not
go
me.
in first.
Let's try to proceed with
Not
caution.
the wizard.
Here. Let's try to proceed with caution here.
What is your marching order?
Shepard like looked around, no one wanting to go first. It's like, it's me.
Alright, so
I'm
steps
the
first.
one that absorbs.
Ninja will go behind you.
You know, Asan will be third.
Wow, he's so brave.
I know. So brave.
Erland will be behind Hassan, and he's just gonna like put a hand on the shoulder, be like, "Look, yes, don't get a big head about it, but we're gonna need your brain here, all right? Priscilla's a clever one, all right. If she snuck this past us, who knows what else she might have snuck past further down. So just keep an eye out, all right? Get an idea of where things might be hidden or what things might be out of place, all right? And hopefully we don't run into more of these things, worse things."
Alright. I mean, I gotta be honest, Athlock probably has better eyes and ears than I do.
It's not
all
always
the
about
magic
what you
stuff.
see. It ain't always about what you see.
I'll keep,
Sometimes it's patterns, and those are hard to piece together in a tense situation. Alright? Me and Ilari, we might be good at breaking in, but we don't always notice when people have line and wait for us. So just, we'll all work together here.
You got it. And you, as I turn and lock eyes with him, try to keep a cool head.
Not cracking yet. And then we all kind of like go down the ladders in an order.
Alright, Shepard, Indra, Hassan, Erland. Who's after Erland?
Brandy will be right after Erland.
Okay.
I'll hold the rear.
Invisible by Duran Duran starts playing.
Well, Sarah would win. Alrighty. Beneath the apothecary is a long, dark hallway with burned-out torches. The only source of light is a sickly flicker at the far end. Every step echoes, every breath drawn feels suffocating. What seems to have been a storage room has been converted into an alchemical lab, with research notes littering the tables. Several anatomical skeletons of dwarves, elves, humans are lined up, and sketches of one of a larger frame, what seems to be Lucan's approximation of a kunari, is taped to the wall. Sketches of golems and scribbled notes and ideas are tucked together. A ledger of correspondence lies inside the desk. Several dark stains on a bed with leather straps suggest a gruesome death for her captives.
Well, she's making it easier to hate the Twinter again.
No offense, son, but did you really need help with that?
You know, honestly, we've met just a lot of random people who are just people living here. Alright?
Well, you kind of just been going on and on about how much you hate these people.
Yeah, and then I realized they're people. I don't know what to tell you. Some of these people are just people.
Are there any
None of the... Oh, sorry, you first.
Are there any conclusions I can make about what this current setup looks like compared to Lucan's other location? Does it look like this place is more like downsized or like roughshod?
Oh, definitely. Her last one seemed to be... how do I put this? Funded and more... I suppose there seemed to be something that she kind of like wanted to do there. This was like a project that how do I say this? Like it was
Passion
clear,
project.
yeah, like kind of, but like less in like, oh, she loves injecting people with lyrium, and more like, oh, this will help get me somewhere. There is still like there's still like a chance for me. I can still like do something here. This will help the military. This will help us like win the war. Here it's erratic. It's distorted, disorganized. It seems to be more like the handwriting is more scribbled and messy, and more things are scratched out, and she has like conversations with herself inside her notes. She's running on fumes, and there doesn't seem to be an end in sight for her.
He's gonna start just like grabbing and collecting any like stray papers that he sees like lying around.
Okay. Whoever wants to, please give me an investigation check to try and see what you can gather around the room.
Sure, hell yeah.
Mid rolls.
Woo!
Oh, nice.
I was muted. I got a nat 20.
For
Let's go.
investigation?
Holy shit!
Yeah.
Nice.
We investigate.
Alright. Let me...
Oh, Shep.
Kind
Oh,
of
Like,
buddy.
dang, it's dank down here. Oh, God.
Guys, it's really dark down here.
He walked into a spider web.
Has dark vision. Can't see shit.
The Shepherd still really hasn't learned how to read common that well.
You just see the weird
Uh,
room.
No, the worst part is he's gotten better at reading common, but Priscilla
It's just
writes in
handwriting.
cursive.
Yeah, there we
Oh,
go.
Dr. Handwriting.
You know, she's Dr. Luca. It's the chicken scratch. It's
Yeah.
what
I
is
think
this?
it's in another language. Oh, no, that's
One might
bullshit.
even consider her a
That's bullshit.
surgeon with how she cuts people up. So yeah, it's even worse.
Alright, so I'm just gonna post these like one by one, because there's like several different notes that you all find. The first one, you find a series of notes regarding the same glass that you found on the assassin. And it's mostly just kind of like her rambling and kind of like trying to figure this out for herself. There is a list of elven names. Some seem to be crossed out.
None of those names are familiar to Hassan, right? I cannot for the life of me remember the one in the ballroom.
You got one name from them, right? But this would be a list to give them once we plan some breakout stuff.
Yeah.
This seems to... Never mind.
Oh man. No, okay, I'm reading too much into it. The Orlesian bards are not known to carry such weapons. She kidnapped one! No, dumbass. She probably looked over the library and was like, no. So Annika's brain thinking faster than her mouth.
On. Do you recognize these people?
I feel like one of those familiar, but I don't remember from what.
Oron
Or I
Ruin,
could
the
keep going.
elf that you spoke to.
Oh.
Nepal.
Where is it? Wait, I wrote the name down somewhere.
Don't trust that second to last elf on the list. They're a liar.
Oh, God,
Alright. The next
Okay.
is a long one. Oh, sorry, did you want to...
No. Just I'm just gonna, quickly copy and paste that into my notes
Okay.
as the first thing.
The next is correspondence between Dr. Priscilla Lucan and Synesius Celis. It seems to be a ledger, and she has kept a copy of the letters that she has sent. It's long, so I'm gonna post it in 2 parts.
Boy, reading.
Yeah. Do people want to read it out loud? Or-
I would.
Yes.
Horse? Oh, I don't know. Did you want to?
I wanna.
Well, there's 2 different,
Two
people, so 2 people can read.
It is quite a lot. I'll read the first 2 or 3.
Or you can read as Synesius and Renee could read as Priscilla.
I can't read as in like which. Fuck it, go. You start.
Start with one.
Oh, okay. All right, I'm Priscilla.
Okay, so
You
you don't
are being-
speak first. You're next. You're
Okay.
next then.
Oh, Priscilla.
Yeah.
You
So if
are
you want to be
being
Priscilla,
too
that's
harsh.
the next one.
That's Synesius. He's writing to Priscilla.
I'm Synesius. Okay. Priscilla, you are being too rash. As always, I cannot simply run ragged and drop to my knees in front of the magisters, begging them to cure my dearest friends. This is a war, and those friends are enemies of the state. You all chose your paths. I chose mine. Trust that it takes time to earn the trust of those in power. I must keep my cards close to my chest. Continue to provide solid work. They are impressed with your latest breakthrough in lyrium injections. Perhaps a meeting to reinstate your status can be arranged? I truly am sorry I cannot provide more. Seeing Glyceria in that state hurts me just as much. Yours, Synesius.
Asshole. I'm not going to sit around and wait for your permission. Do not write to me again unless you can be useful.
Priscilla. Cold-hearted as ever. I would say I'm heartbroken, and yet it is to be expected. What they did to Glyceria hit us all hard. You're not the only one who's upset. And I'm warning you again, I don't know what those knife ears told you.
Oof.
That's a slur. But
Hard R?
I don't know what those knifers told you. Okay, but you're getting too close. The Magisters have begun keeping a watchful eye on you. I had to stay up until 4 in the morning to get this letter out, and stop trying to contact Felix and Glyceria. I think it's clear they don't want anything to do with us. Please think of our future. I couldn't bear to lose another one of you. Watch your back, Synesius.
Synesius, I appreciate your concern. Those knife ears, as you call them, have been the only ones forthcoming enough about what Archon... God damn it!
Maniaque.
Maniaques, okay. Is plotting with this war. I mean, mirrors that can transport you into the Fade. You know what this means. I will do whatever it takes to understand how they work. Either you're with me, or my next test subject will be that little brother of yours. Damn.
Oh boy. Priscilla. Threatening my family? There is that famous Lucan sense of humor. You wouldn't touch him. Auntie Lulu is his favorite after all. He's doing very well, by the way. Thanks for asking. Top marks in his classes and he made friends, unlike our particular shut-in I know. Anyway, I know what you're thinking, and I don't want you getting your hopes up. Where would we even find such a mirror, aside from the one pillaged from Arlathan months ago? It's broken anyhow. Unless you have access to some rare glass, it's not seeing the light of day, nor are we walking through it anytime soon. Stay low for the next couple of weeks. There's been activity around the docks, and they want to investigate. Hugs, Synesius.
Hugs. The next few letters discuss the Kunari, what they were, and Lucan's next project for the government. Lucan assures him she can acquire the bodies through her own means, all while prodding about when they can cure Glyceria and Felix. Synesius says he wants to visit them both. And
Synesius says he visited them both.
He visited them both. Oh my god.
Stench.
They said they miss her. Next one was sent a month ago.
Dr. Lucan, congratulations on your most recent accomplishment. I would love to invite some of the investors to witness it firsthand. The work you've put in it has been noticed, I assure you. I think with this, they can reinstate your title. I make no promises about Felix and Glyceria, but you can actually live as a resident of the city again. The last correspondent was sent 2 days ago. If I can't get any... Oh, is that yours?
That's Lucan.
Oh.
I can't get anywhere after the masquerade, then I'm done. I'll be at the docks. Either you go with me, or this is goodbye.
Whoever found this, do me a favor and burn it all to the ground, will you?
I think she's going to Lulu.
Oh, she knows we're here. Or she knows that someone's gonna find it.
Or she's just like, I'm done, bye, later.
Yeah.
Auntie Lulu's Delu.
Auntie Lulu to Lulu.
Don't call her that.
My dear friend Erlen,
Hi.
you hear a very familiar ringing sound in your head as
Wait,
they read.
hold on, sorry. But before you do that scene, do people want to discuss what they just read and figure out what it all means? Just so you guys are all on the same page.
Okay,
So-
as players, not PCs.
If you want to do it as players, if you want to do it in character, that's also fine. But I just want you all to be on the same page about what you just read.
Can I summarize what I believe my thoughts are?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. I was kind of thinking about this, but yeah. Both of them want to try to help Felix and Glyceria. They're going about through 2 different ways. Synesius is being the politicking asshole, and Lucan is making breakthroughs in research. Lucan is a lot more, I guess, either intense or impatient works, depending on your context, about their rewards. Snesius is more racist, a lot more racist than Priscilla. Priscilla's actually like, hey, these elves kind of aren't bad.
Not that they are. They're useful.
They're
Unlike
useful. Yeah,
Synesius.
yeah, exactly. She appreciates that they're being useful. And then it pretty much, there's some minor threatening, and then Lucan's like, if this masquerade doesn't actually give us answers, then I'm gone, and you can come with me, or you can go fuck yourself.
I think that's her next step.
Ron's like, skipping town might be the smartest thing for her. But we can't let that happen. I still need her to fix this.
I think this is just kind of like also gathering her thoughts and adding more information. They're talking about, well, Tevinter as a whole wants these mirrors, these teleportation mirrors. As we know, Tevinter has a history of kind of robbing elven technologies, a la the last ritual circle that we saw. And like, Lucan is thinking, okay, this could maybe like help us. However, Tevinter wants to use it for bad, and she doesn't really give a shit about the war effort. The war effort is just a means to an end for her friends. And I think maybe her next stop is Sorrow. Dun dun dun.
Dun, dun, dun.
That's about what I expected from Synesius. I think even she's starting to piece together that she's not going to get what she wants out of him, or whoever's in charge. Magisters, Archons, or whoever.
So she made this whole experiment, trying to cure her friends.
But time after time, Synesius is pushing them back, changing their timetable, telling her to be patient, telling her that she's got heat on her, telling her that she's got a route towards being a respected member of society. But that ain't the Lucan I know. No. She's getting what she wants. Well, she's working to get what she wants, but doesn't look like she's ever gonna get it. So it looks like she's just gonna skip town after all this is over. Then we'll have to find her at the docks later.
So I'm thinking,
Oh,
I'm thinking that she's crazy enough to unleash this golem on the city and then just leave.
Yeah, I kind of agree with that too.
I don't understand why she would do that though. Just as a final fuck you to.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not out of the realm of possibility.
Let's also not get ahead of ourselves. This isn't what we're here for.
Speaking about the golem, I found this note. We can go back to the letter, but it's slow and easy to hit, but can take a hell of a beating in addition to being resistant to magic. The lyrium is unstable and has a tendency to excrete from all directions. I'll stay the hell away from it. Haven't found a fix for that yet. At least the control rod works the way they said it would. The dwarves do fine business. I've never seen a shadier underworld. They get me the test subjects like they said they would, though none of them came with names. Lucky number 13 survived being condensed into that thing. I will never understand how the dwarves keep up with folding themselves into golems. Maybe I don't need to. If the control rod ever gets lost or you need to turn it off manually, I have some lead pythons in my workshop. It might take a few hits to insert and they're brittle, but 3 of them will neutralize the lyrium.
It'll neutralize it?
Lead pitons?
I mean, we have a lead box keeping our little friend contained.
We need to find that.
Yeah,
I'm gonna need it.
as like you're kind of like you were kind of like looking around the lab, gathering like these notes. You did notice like a few, you noticed 4 lead pitons in one of the drawers, just kind of like scattered there. They're kind of like large and bulky, though you know that if you like add too much pressure to it, it will just like crumble. So inserting these into the actual golem will take either precision or a very well timed just kind of like hit. So like either dexterity or strength to be like above table about it. And if you don't meet the DC, it breaks.
Oof.
And you need 3 of them to be inserted to essentially neutralize the lyrium in the golem, and for it to just kind of like shut off.
Alaria, you wanna hold these?
I can. It's
Well,
also explosive.
You can only insert 1 per turn.
She has a pair of hands.
I'm
Both are
telling
probably needed.
you can only insert 1 per turn.
Per player
Oh,
turn.
here's one
Yes.
who is very dexterous in the party. Erland.
Is that a question?
So
Yes.
Ilaria, Erland, Brandy are all very dexterous, and then Shepard, Indra are both like strength reliant. I think Saradwin has a good dexterity score as well.
Does Saradwin want to get close to the golem?
You are a hexblade, and you do have
Sword.
like big armor.
Both of
you-
our
Okay, I'll have one.
both of
You
our
don't have
friends-
to. It's okay. I would rather Indra and Brandy don't have one because this is more of like a player thing. You don't have to take it. Like Alaria, Erland, Shepard, or like however people want to split it up.
I think Alaria, Erland, Shepard, and Sarah is a good mix.
Yeah, I'll
Like,
take
strength
one.
and dex. Sarah
keep
passing
one.
it around, and she's like, yeah.
Okay, I'll take
I have
one.
to.
Does Asan want one instead?
No.
Making the decision for it.
I think I've been
Son?
told. Okay.
We're not.
I can
Right.
handle an explosion.
told
I
I
don't
was
know about
just about to
you.
make the joke that both of our mages ended up being melee mages.
Yep.
Can we not fight over this? Come on. We just need to give ourselves the best chance of succeeding here.
Out of character, are we heading back to the ball to stop this monstrosity?
We're not done.
Oh, alright.
There are notes on the golem, but we need to figure out like how this thing was made.
Oh, right.
Those
Can we
are
find a Frankenstein-esque workshop?
those are the clearest notes that you can find. If you want to specifically know how the golem was made, I need 1 intelligence check from 1 person to try and discern. 1, a lot of these are written in code. 2, a lot of these are written messily, hastily, and it seems to like she doesn't understand what like she's working with. Like she's understanding it as she's kind of like cobbling stuff together. So
Smart.
one player intelligence check. The DC is 20.
Okay. Does anyone have any buffs to give a Sean?
Yeah.
It's just a flat intelligence check.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So if whoever wants to try and like buff Asan, tell me right now before he rolls.
I'm seeing if I have anything.
Okay, that's fine. You guys can take your time, but
No, Is there a way for me to?
Take your
Is
time.
there a way for me to try to give Asan help throughout this process of trying to like piece it together?
yes, because you have seen Lucan's lab before and you know her the best, so I will allow you to give us an advantage.
There's a part where Erlen wants to like talk to the hammer. It's like, you've made these before, alright? Help us find whatever she's hiding in this, please.
Now you seek me out?
I seek you out whenever
Whenever you need me?
you
Me.
were one of the brightest minds of our time. Didn't you say that?
Oh, now you're buttering me up. That's great.
Think about it. What she's making is some abomination. What she's making is a mistake. And we're fixing that mistake. But she's crafty, she's sneaky. Alright, she isn't just saying things outright. She doesn't have a step-by-step plan. She's cobbled this together. She's barely put together something functional. So, with your help, we can figure out how she cobbled together this mess. And then we'll know just how much of this we need to really burn down. Will you help me?
Yes, I will help you. But in return, when you do go after this goal, I would like a little chit-chat with you.
You'll be up close and personal with it. You'll get to admire all parts of its making.
Well, I more or less just want to talk to you specifically. But since you're offering for me to use your senses, I guess I will do that as well. Now, get a good look at the notes so I can see them.
Erlen's just gonna be like next to San here, like, we've got a third. Just trust me on this. He knows what he's done this kind of thing before.
I believe I have something. I have guidance.
Oh!
Yay!
That's something. We'll take
Brand-
that.
Brandy is just gonna sit there going like, it's so fucking dark in here. It just takes out a candle. And holds it over
her guidance.
San's shoulder.
That's
That's
perfect.
her
Yeah.
Perfect.
She's the e-reader, actually.
Yeah.
Erlen will kind of just like have a hand on like Hassan's shoulders, like they kind of like go over all these and like murder board it, right? And he just kind of like he gives Hassan the look, like as he like holds this, as he holds the like warhammer close, he kind of gives Hassan the look of like they both kind of get the situation that they're in, like the idea of like, you know, calling on the help of something you may not be happy that you have stuck with you. But he'll give that like bit of look of like almost as if like perhaps I was too harsh on you before his eyes glaze over a bit.
Sorry, I was unfamiliar with your game.
You, when the Warhammer said it would use your senses, it's not taking them away from you specifically. It's just looking through your eyes.
That's good.
So, Asan, you have advantage on the intelligence check, and you can add a d4 for guidance.
Okay. I also have a base +1 because of my the Stone of Good Luck.
Woo!
So, let's see. Okay. Well, +1 and then plus a d4. I'm guaranteed to hit a 20.
That's good.
Let's go.
Let's
Well,
go.
we got it anyway. So technically, it's a 22 then.
22.
Just +1.
Yep.
Yeah.
Alright, let's take a break here before we get into more lore.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Alright.
Yeah.
Gay penis?
See me up. Yay.
Alright. Asan. With the help of Erlen's magical talking hammer, and a keen eye, as well as, Brandy holding a candle for you.
Perfect.
Golems seem to have been created around the first blight, when, like, you know, since the darkspawn come up from beneath the earth, the dwarves were the first to, like, really feel it. They were created by a dwarven paragon, the closest thing to like an ancestral god to the dwarves, essentially. They don't really have like a pantheon, but they do have paragons, which are just exemplary dwarves that they hold in very high esteem. His
Yeah, like
name.
Lincoln.
Yeah, and Beyonce.
Yeah, perfect.
So it was Paragon Caradin. We'll spell that for you.
Thank you.
Into
Appreciate that.
into lore. Created the first golems during the first blight. They were used they were built using something called the Anvil of the Void. This almost like magical, massive anvil that can seemingly weave lyrium into beings that are not alive. The process itself involves taking live dwarves, putting them into armor the size of the golem, and then pouring molten lyrium through the eye holes, the mouth, the joints of the armor. Before it cools, the armor is hammered and shaped to perfection. A magical, not mechanical process animates the golem, making it more of a living steel/stone creature. Most of them are made of rock, a lot are made of iron or some other type of metal. This one was created using lyrium. They are controlled using control rods, though this one seems to be with Lucan at the current moment. You do also find there is some way to reverse the process using the Anvil of the Void itself, but you are not sure what it is.
Okay, notes taken. I relay that to the rest of the group.
The Anvil of the Void?
Oh no, that's what it says in the notes here.
I mean...
Did you know about this? As I turn and look at Erland/Varen/Foulmouth.
/ Daenerys. Grovel Thrash technically has a name. Erlen just doesn't use it. How much of that was Erlen knowledge versus Daenerys knowledge? I had to look that one up to be absolutely sure, but I did write it down.
Like maybe 1090 Erland versus Daenerys. Erland knows about golems, doesn't know how they're made, doesn't know the origin, doesn't know any of the history, knows that they were made from stone, steel, doesn't know that they're made from lyrium, but they seem to be like now, and were created during the First Blight to help fight off Darkspawn. Didn't know about the live dwarf thing, didn't know about who made it, or the Anvil of the Void itself.
Erlen just kind of does like a slow like shake of the head. Like, didn't exactly get a good education.
All right, so we have giant creatures made of stone or metal, or in this case, lyrium, literally
Dwarf.
fueled by souls of dwarves.
It's one way to look at it, yeah. But,
Is it still alive?
part of it is.
I don't know, there's a theory here that it maybe could be reversed, but it would have to be at the anvil of the void.
We're not gonna get our hands on that. And even if we do, we would have to find the process. And look, it's what we would need to do to make that happen is take it with us. We need to hide it someplace, and then it would be a lot of trouble, I imagine, when we could just end it.
Well, we've got two options when it comes to that. We either need to beat it with these lead pittons.
Both work.
Okay, cool.
Pick one and stick
Thieves
with it.
tend
That's
to
Or
my,
we
argue.
need
my
to
motto.
steal the control rod from Lucan.
Thieves argue on the pronunciation of it. There's like two teams. It gets very violent.
It's I in this scenario I do not care about the cultural pronunciations
I'm just
of
fucking with
pittons
you.
or
Keep,
pythons.
whatever you're saying, keep going.
Yes. So we either need to deal with these lead pittons and try to beat them into the creature, or we need to steal the control rod.
We got 4 chances. We gotta hope 3 of them work. And the control rod is probably on Lucan herself.
Well, I mean, I guess the question is, are we ever going to find Lucan far enough away from this thing that we'll have, a couple chances to steal that before it gets here or the guards get there?
Maybe if we catch her at the docks, but if we move fast through here, we might be able to get back to the masquerade before it's over, and then just take it down there. Then she'll be there. It'll be there. One way or
It
another.
also involves us fighting that.
It does. It's got to be destroyed one way or another. It's got to be taken out of their hands one way or another.
Oh, I agree. It should be. I'm just asking, which do we think is the easier solution? Of track down a non-mage researcher while she's far enough away from this thing, or going guns blazing?
Do we know where this golem's gonna go after the party's over?
Well, that's a great question.
May I weigh in?
Am I hearing that from
You're
the hammer?
hearing that from the hammer.
Hold on now. What?
What is easier, to follow the tracks of prey, or to wait at its den? You know where they're going, but you don't know if they're going to remain where you last saw them.
You suggesting we ambush her at the docks?
Why not? What would be better, to be on the back foot or to be ahead of the game?
Alright. Our friend from beyond brings us an idea. Lucan's gonna be heading to the docks one way or another, at least as far as we can tell from her writings here. And she's pretty much done with all of this. So, we find her there. We might find her alone, or maybe she brings the golem along as extra, bodyguard. Help her with her escape here. But one way or another, we got a hold of her. And if we get a hold of her, might be able to get a hold of that control rod. In any case, I still need her, so
I mean, I guess
docks may be our best bet.
the only concern I have is the docks kind of take up the entire northern border of the city.
Yeah.
How do we narrow down which dock or set of docks she's going to?
We have a bit of a head start. Can try to narrow it down, get an idea of any ships lying in wait. If anyone caught sight of whatever escape plan she's hatched up. Maybe something else in all these papers can give us a clue. None of the elves brought this up, did they?
What, her leaving?
Yeah.
No. At least DMs I don't remember.
No,
haven't
they
brought
didn't.
up ever.
No, they did
Nope.
not.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're gonna destroy all this, right?
Yeah. I don't think we can let the Deventer know how to turn dwarves into monsters.
Yeah. Alright, well. Gonna assemble the various pages that more or less has helped us like piece together how she made this thing, right? Make sure we have it in a place that will get destroyed. And yeah, just toss the place then. Really make sure we're not leaving anything behind. To get salvaged.
I mean, I don't think we have anything.
I think if there was something else, we would have noticed it.
Wait, we haven't rolled a perception check yet.
Well, Sarah
Is
doesn't
there
have an
anything
natural
valuable
20
here?
on.
Alright.
Oh, anything valuable? Sure. Give me a perception check.
Cool. Is it within the same time frame that I would still benefit from guidance?
I mean, Brandy can just do it again.
Yeah, I was about to say, it's like, oh no, the candle ran out. I guess I'm gonna light another candle.
It doesn't matter. I mean, I'll roll it for the fuck of it, but
Do you want to use your one's perception reroll?
It's only 6 o'clock. Save it.
no, I was gonna say, I'm like, I don't think this roll is important enough to have to save it. So no, I'll fail. It's fine.
I was gonna say, Cyrodiil did roll a natural 20 with her investigation. And I was saving it until the very last moment. But Erland, you do find a tome of understanding.
Tome of understanding.
Dear diary,
You-
my name is Luke.
Was I even looking for this? Hold on, wait. Okay.
I'm saying you find it, so nobody else thinks it's for them.
Okay. I found a tome of understanding.
You can
Hell yeah.
You can Google it. It's a
I have a good idea of what you're giving me here, and that's pretty badass.
You're welcome. This is your arc,
Thank you.
buddy. You might die.
I very well might.
Go out on a high note.
Yeah.
Everyone's like stashing it, right? As we're like doing this last sweep. DM's quick question. You maybe I mean you or Ricky, Alec or Ricky, tell me, 4 gallons of beer. If I were to like just splash that all over this place, would that help facilitate like a burning situation? Or is it just not like concentrated in alcohol enough? I'm thinking about the alchemy jug and what it's capable
beer
of.
isn't flammable.
I have
Exactly,
45
right? Like it wouldn't
oil
be the same,
flasks.
right? Jesus fuck.
You just feel a shadowy figure apparate behind you and go, "Are you trying to set something on fire? I have 45 oil flasks."
How many volume is each flask? I never asked.
I was gonna say, I'm like,
an
wait, we have a
ounce.
bag of holding, right? Or it's just every time Ilaria walks around, it's just click, 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 click.
A few of them are in the bag of holding. I'd say to just completely eviscerate this building, you need like 10 of them.
Two?
If you want
They're
to,
small
if
flasks.
you want to get like the bottom floor as well as the top floor, 10 of them.
Oh, 10. Okay. Here, I'll just.
Hey,
guess.
Alaria,
Yes.
you have almost 7 gallons of oil.
God.
Now I have 6 gallons of oil. 'Cause I'm getting
Everyone's-
10.
A gallon and a half is 10.
I mean, I'm literally just imagining her going around with a gasoline canister.
Yeah.
Just like
Yeah, she's
pouring
going.
it
She's
out.
like, excuse me, watch your boot.
I'm imagining her
She's
spinning
Russia.
around the room holding flasks of oil.
She's doing like the
He's having the time of her life.
the French music dance, like in freaking what's it called, Umbrella Academy.
It's like
Pirouettes.
we're like really trying to get like all over the place, just really destroy the evidence, right? And like any kind of like signs here of like what was left behind. And there aren't like there isn't anyone down here, like no like holding cells or nothing.
Mm-mm.
Oh shit, okay.
It seems like she made her last experiment, and she's gone now.
Owen's gonna like, if we're like all done, like just covering this place with like oil down here. He's like at like the ladder. It's like, we all done? We ready to head up?
Yeah, I wouldn't stay here. It's kind of slick.
So we can go up to the stairs, look down at this like trapdoor in this place, like up just like a solid like just like puddles of oil all over. We can like look down in it, and then Erlin's just gonna take a look. It's like, all right, we all ready then?
I mean, as ready as I'll ever be.
All right, Arya. I bet you've been waiting a long time to hear me say this, but ladder up.
Oh boy! She throws a match down the steps. Of course, not at her feet. Just
Oh,
Yeah, like just
yeah.
down the stairs, like down the ladder, like this dramatic drop.
Yeah.
It immediately
Fire
lights
safety.
on fire and begins to slowly climb up the ladder. You all exit the
Shut.
home as it slowly begins to, the like top floor begins to catch a flame as well.
There's one thing Erlin wants to grab before he leaves.
Mm.
He's going to flip the picture frame back up, like dig in there, kind of move aside some broken glass,
Man.
take out the photo, and just stuff it into his little jacket pocket.
Oh.
And you leave just as the house begins to crumble around you.
We gotta hurry up because this smoke is gonna alert some people.
Where
Yeah.
Where in the dockyard do you go? Or do you split up and take each corner?
I mean, we still have our earbuds, right?
We do.
Yeah.
They work within a 500 yard foot radius,
I think so.
something like that.
So maybe we split up roughly 500 yards apart,
Yeah, so we can like
and
keep.
we can do a
communication.
relay of if we find something.
You can daisy chain the fucking effect.
Yes.
It's like,
Dude,
damn,
how do people feel about that?
damn.
It's fun.
I don't mind.
We all know what Lucan looks like now, so
Yeah, there's plenty.
We can get the
plenty
majority
of
of the
room.
dots.
Yeah. That's just 6. There
By
there
daisy
could be
chaining it.
theoretically there could be theoretically a 7th over here if you were to do that. But yeah, okay, we could do that.
Okay. While all of you are walking, Erland,
Yes.
so your little quest, crusade, march, what do you want to call it?
Don't call it that. I'm just settling a score.
A score with the path littered with bodies and what would you want to call it? Debris, refuse, dust, dust. Yes, the duster leaving a trail of dust. Poetic.
Is there a point you're getting to, Denair?
What I'm getting to is that you shouldn't lose your nerve. I can feel it. You said you needed my power to bring suffering to her.
And she does need to pay for what she's done. But after I'm done with her, after she's fixed
Dead.
me,
After what? After all of that, what's gonna happen next?
after she undoes this, I can't keep living like this.
Just don't lose your fucking nerve. Because I am not wasting my time and energy on someone who is barely able to even think about themselves killing another person.
She made me a killer. She'll get what's coming to her.
She
just-
didn't make you anything but a broken fucking mess. Your hands are still covered in blood at the end of the day. Not hers. Survival is an excuse after a couple of years.
I wasn't myself.
Then who were you?
You're a fucking guinea pig. I don't know. What do you want me to tell you?
I want you to tell me who exactly you were. Your name. Who were you? Because you can call yourself everything under the sun. A test subject, a guinea pig, broken, refuse, a duster, pathetic and weak. You can call yourself all those things, but what is the name attached to all of that, Erland?
He's dead.
No, he's
If
not.
she didn't kill him, Javon did.
I still see that dwarf. Even if you don't.
Everything and everyone he cared about is gone. All that's left is me. And I can't let her get away without doing one thing right.
And who
I
are
need-
you?
I need myself back. Before all of this.
You want a small amount of advice from somebody who has inhabited 2 different bodies at this point in their miserable existence.
What?
The only thing that people cannot take away is who you are. Only you can get rid of that person. And you willingly threw them to the trash, just like everybody else did with you. Be the champion I see. And end whatever the hell this is tonight. Break the golem. Break Lucan. And whatever self-pity you have, break that as well. And move on with your existence.
I'll do it. Just after I'm whole again. Kind of just clutches at his hand. The pulsing blue creeping through his veins.
Believe me.
After I'm whole again.
I still don't believe you, but you can still prove me wrong. And I will welcome that moment with open arms.
We have a job to do. Are you gonna keep distracting me or are you gonna let me focus?
What
Good.
the hell else am I supposed to do? I'm just a hammer. And you're just Erland.
I'm just no, actually, I'm just a man. No, okay, so
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
Get out of my head!
with that bit of tenseness, Erland will continue to just investigate throughout this space, really try to get an understanding of at least his section of the dockyard. We're all doing our investigations, but yeah, Erland wants to try to see if there's anything, any boats, anything that may seem like it's been stashed away someplace conveniently to be let out soon. It's gonna do his stuff.
Okay. Everybody, give me either a perception or investigation check.
Can I use Siren for this?
Mm-hmm.
You said perception or investigation.
Shepard, these conversations are happening via Erland and telepathic hammer. So no, you cannot hear it.
He was just
26.
really
So we're
quiet.
kind of like split up too,
Mm.
at least a little bit.
So Erland is
believe-
wandering the dark docks,
Or
covered
just
in
looks
mist,
like he's
himself.
yeah.
mumbling, just like incessantly to
That's
a
just
talking
him.
hammer.
That's what I thought like it probably looks like, but I'm
Mhm.
like, so like, do we just like know now like he's talking to the hammer again?
It. I mean, like you've seen him stare at the hammer, kind of like not like wistfully, but just kind of like in thought. So I think you know that there is something going on. That there is something unnatural and a little scary, but you do not hear this conversation. But I feel like maybe Shepard would just kind of like see Erland kind of like walk off, staring at the hammer, and just kind of like moving in like a little bit of a haze.
People in general would notice that Erland's a bit more distracted lately. Like there's an entire other conversation you're not privy to.
Huh.
This is all perception, right?
Perception, yeah. Let's see.
Okay.
Okay.
Hey.
Despite being distracted by the hammer, you are quite aware of your situation.
Hammer shut up for a minute, so like.
Do, 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 do. Shepherd, as you walk along the coastline, you're kind of nearing the Kunari base. Almost a little, kind of like thinking about your decision. I don't think you regret it, but you do kind of wonder what could have been. Perhaps missing your friends a little bit. And then behind the large Kunari boat seems to be a small sailing vessel packed with a few things to be kind of like sailed for like a good stretch of time. It's out of the way. There's no flag on it. There's nobody in it currently. And then a slow chill runs up your spine. It is the same feeling that you felt before when seeing the lyrium golem for the first time. As you turn, and because of that perception check, you have advantage on this strength save, as you see the massive lyrium golem move at a much faster pace than you thought, seemingly kind of like breaking itself as it moves that fast and slams into you. I'm going to need a strength saving throw made with advantage against this.
Oh boy.
A 19.
19, you succeed. You're still going to take 10 bludgeoning damage. As the lyrium golem just kind of like overwhelms you, and you just kind of like push against it with your hands. You're kind of like locked in this almost. You found it. There is no sign of Lucan from what you can tell, but you know that because this golem is operable, she is not far. What would you like to do?
It's at the Kunari base. It's at the former Kunari base.
We gotta run. Run.
Run.
We are not equipped.
I just took a shot from the golem. It hurt.
Get out of there.
It's not really. I found the ship. I have to stay until you guys are here. So, wish me luck.
Get out of there. What are you doing? We are not healed.
Who had the pythons?
I have one.
One.
Okay.
I have one.
So
I also
Shepard,
have
Ilaria, Saradwin, and Erlin all have one. The DC for getting it into the golem is a 17.
Dexterity check.
DC, dexterity or strength.
Check.
Alright. Shepard, I will give you a full turn, and then I would like everybody to roll initiative.
Oh, shit.
Well, believe it or not, I'm gonna rage
What?
because I just got hit by a fucking bus.
Yeah, that's pretty reasonable.
Yeah, you ever get angry about getting hit by a bus? And you know, so to do this, right?
Mm-hmm.
for the pylon thing, I called it a pylon. It's a python. Python? Christopher Columbus? I don't know, man. Whatever it's called. Yeah, I think I'm gonna try to notch the first one in before anyone gets here.
Okay. And then,
So what do I roll?
just a strength check with advantage.
Okay. Let's see how this goes. What do celebrities know? Let's find out. Ooh.
Would you
I
like
would
to
love to use my once per session reroll on this.
Go for it.
ahead.
Let's just talk for a second. Roll 20. Roll 20. Hey.
Do you want to
it's
use
me,
your dice?
Tony. No, roll 20 and I can talk for a second.
Uh-huh.
This is kind of important, guys. Alright, roll 20. So what I need you to do is to listen to me, believe in the heart of the cards.
An 11.
You bitch!
Yeah.
Yeah, guess I done.
You tried
Yeah,
to
I thought
stick
that
it.
was such a good idea too, and
It is a good idea. I mean, your strength stuff is better than most because you got the rage bonus.
It's just, damn, bad rolls, holy fuck. Well, as you, kind of, like, try and slam, against the golem, the python, just kind of, like, shatters in your hand, and as you do that, you just kind of, like, rage begins to kind of, like, fuel you more and more. You have your full action if you would like.
I'm gonna hit it. I'm gonna roll to hit it.
Go for it.
Go for it.
Ooh.
That'll hit.
Okay.
Ooh, that's a big map. Oh, okay.
And
Oh, it
we're
does
already
make
a bit on fumes.
Constitution saving throw.
Do you have to say I have to roll a Constitution saving throw?
No, well, no, not you. It.
Oh, yes.
Nice.
Because of your axe.
Yes.
So that is a 17 total.
It's DC 8 plus my proficiency bonus plus my con modifier. I need to write that down somewhere. So brain is not braining. I'm sorry.
You're good. You're good. We're gonna take a
DC
break
8.
after this, so.
Okay. Plus proficiency bonus is so 12 plus my con is 16, so it beats it. Yeah.
Whew.
Go ahead, Josh. I know you wanna scream. Go ahead. I heard that deep breath.
And then Sardwin, what did you get for initiative? What?
19.
19. Whoa. Okay.
When I do the high pitched yell, it doesn't get picked up by the mic. Let's go.
What are Shepard and Sardwin? What are your dexterity modifiers?
My dexterity
So,
modifier is.
I have a +3,
+3.
so 16.
Yeah, 3.
Okay. So then you guys can just like yeah, Ilaria, Shepard, Sardwin, you guys can go on the same turn. That's fine. An intro rolled well. Look at him. Wow.
Oh my god, my boy.
Hooray.
What
on.
did Brandy get?
Rolling that now.
Okay, and then what did the lyrium go?
9. And the lyrium golem got a total of 14.
14. All right, big boy. Okay.
Damn, everybody did really good on initiative.
Yeah, finally the rolls. I will say, everybody spends your first turn just booking it, except for Erland because you got a natural 20. So I will allow you to get to there and then like have your turn. So what's essentially gonna happen is Erland, Shepard, Lyrium Golem, and then the next round everybody will be able to go. Does that sound fair?
Could I instead spend a spell slot to do Dimension Door on my turn?
Oh, fuck yeah.
Okay.
Alright, then yeah,
Oh,
then
yeah.
you get to the fight, so then it'll be Erland, Asan, layer action, Shepherd, Lyrium Golem, and then we will do everybody else's, okay?
Dimension
Mhm.
Door lets you bring another person, though we would have been split up though, right? I wouldn't-
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't think we were right next to each other.
Yeah.
Alrighty, so we'll take a break here, and 3, 2, 1, we're recording, gay penis.
Gay penis.
Alright. Make sure all of your HP is up to date. So, to reiterate, it's going to be Erland, Asan, layer action, Shepherd, Lyrium Golem, end of the round, and then we're going to go back from the top, and then everybody will be there by that point. Cool?
And we took no long rest, no short rest.
Mm-hmm.
Nope.
Mm-hmm.
Run and raw.
I'm so excited, you guys. And your paladin doesn't have Revivify.
God damn.
We'll be fine.
I
We
sure
just
hope.
bought.
Indra, I'm sorry, but you just gotta,
You gotta get over. Yeah.
Gotta get over it? Is that
You
what you're
gotta,
gonna say?
you got,
You
no,
gotta
no, 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 no.
relapse.
She made a fucking snorting sound.
You gotta realize.
Indra, you might need to get back on the drugs just for
Indra,
today.
You-
Indra, listen, buddy, just real quick. We're really proud of you, really happy for you. But Ilaria is
But.
bleeding out.
No.
You
okay,
got
If
it.
you take drugs now, do you get all of them back, or do you have to like take a lot of them?
We just need Sterid to be in charge of reviving Indra, and I have a very sparse few key points. I can actually
Sarah
replenish
doesn't have
them.
Revivify.
I have bad news, buddy.
Just healing him when he's about to die. You know,
Okay.
that kind of idea. Cause I can't do it, because I'll just make him relapse.
Yeah. Anyway.
I also have very few key points.
Erland, you are up. And you see
Alright.
the Lyrium Golem engaged with Shepherd. They are doing that kind of like thing of like Shepherd and like the Golem's hands are like pressing against each other, and they're just kind of like in this like standstill. Shepherd looks beaten up, and there's like little puffs and fumes of lyrium kind of like slowly coming off of the Golem.
Right. If I were to go in there, so trying to shank it with the Python, that wasn't his attack action. It didn't like take
No,
up his normal action.
It's a free action.
Okay. If I were to go in there, right, and because I mean, in any case, I'm going in there, right? Like, I'm like I have a good amount of move speed. I can get like here, right? If I were to get in there, right, and try to shank it with the Python, would that have the nat 20 bonus to it, or is it only attack roll? Presumably, it's only the attack roll.
Good question. I'm willing to allow it if you are, Ricky.
I am absolutely willing to allow it.
Yeah, you will not
will-
have the bonus to your attacks though.
No, it's just a flat dex check. Right.
Well, no. So dex check with advantage, but then you wouldn't get advantage on your attack rolls if you're comfortable with that.
Yeah, like unless flanking somehow works, but I don't know if that works on this guy.
Yeah. Like flanking would work with your attacks, so then you're fine.
Yeah. All right. We get to game it a little bit. All right. So let's with advantage make a flat dexterity check, and I have 1 bit of insurance just in case if things go wrong.
Things went
I have
wrong.
1 bit of insurance just in case if things go wrong. Inspiration from last time.
You need
I
a
still
17.
have 1 bit of inspiration. I can check that off. And here's a bit of the difference maker here. All right. 1 more dexterity check. Son of a bitch.
It crumbles in your hand as you try and stick it into the golem. You have your attacks.
He's like gonna like watch as it like kind of like crumbles in his hands, and then like kind of like look towards the others that are getting here closer. Shit. We might have to go with Plan B. As he like readies up the warhammer. Exactly what you think it is, Arya.
All right. So
We
you
have 3
fucking
left.
dash. We have 2 left.
Shit.
Yeah, we can't do it anymore because Shep failed it too.
Fuck.
We have 2. And we did try it with as best of a chance as we could have had. Because I had inspiration on top of advantage. She had advantage on top of a session reroll. So we truly gave ourselves as good of a chance as we did. The dice simply disagreed with us.
Is running not an
No.
option?
No.
It's completely dust. There's not like bits and pieces that we can like shock grenade pieces of
With
lead.
the- Yeah, we're going with a bit of a plan B. And in this case, I am curious as to like how it may react. So I'm going to swing at it with Grovel Thrash, right? Hopefully with a flanking bonus, and we're gonna just like lay it on. 22.
That'll hit.
22. Deal 13 bludgeoning damage on top of. That was not the right thing. It was this thing. Share the pain. 7 bludgeoning. Add that on. Plus 4 psychic.
So that is. Give me 2 seconds, really quick. Because there are resistances and immunities. I just need to make sure.
Yeah.
Alright.
So.
13 bludgeoning, 10 necrotic.
The necrotic, ignore that. That was just a misclick.
Oh, okay.
I don't actually do my touch things yet. So first is the Grovel Thrash attack, and the interesting thing I want to try to bring up to this thing is Grovel Thrash kind of sings with that Song of the Stone, right? And Erlen is almost like making it a point to almost like tap or like almost like rhythmically kind of tap it to the ground with that resonating sound. Erlen wants to see if he can get any kind of reaction from the dwarf that's presumably in there. Some kind of consciousness if it reacts to this thing. What do you think, DMs?
Okay. Ricky, do you want to do the thing now then? Since he's asking.
Yeah, let's
for...
do the thing now!
Okay. As you kind of ring the hammer against the golem, and this reverberation of the Song of Stone, you see the golem freeze. And then you feel it just kind of like turn to you. And its head slowly just kind of lowers, delirium pulsing. And you hear a voice of stone very evenly say, Volley?
Erlen stares at this thing, kind of eyes wide. Who were you?
Who would have known that name?
Shut. Fucking no. Answer me! He swings at it again. Ten bludgeoning. Hand of harm. That is not what that. I need to stop clicking the wrong thing. Share the pain. 2 psychic. Boom. Bash it. Fucking bonus action. Fuck it. Send the key in there. All right. We're gonna fucking bop. Unarmed strike it. Ha. 30.
With every hit of the hammer, doom, doom, who were you? It seems like it is difficult for the golem to speak to you. But then there is a smaller voice that kind of like almost breaks through the barrier of the golem, and it cracks a little. It's me, Jara.
Arlen, like, as he's like hitting this thing, right? And as he like strikes at it with the, you can't exactly take that one back. Some pain is gonna be presented here. 13 bludgeoning.
Do you want to above table tell the rest of the group who that is?
Oh no.
Arlen like just
Holy
about like
shit.
falls to his knees. No. No. No, 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 no. He looks up at it, and there's just tears in his eyes. What did they do to you? I can't do this. No. I'm sorry. Hey. He's like trying to stand up. He's kind of like trembling a little bit. And he has to like look around for a bit. Priscilla! Where the hell are you hiding? You will not make me kill my own sister! Show yourself!
Oh.
Oh boy. Oh, buddy.
Is that gonna be your turn?
He is getting the hell away from this thing. He needs to. He
was her
needs
name?
to look. Yara.
Someone spell that.
Yep.
He needs to look around. Are any of these like rooftops or places like these? He only has so much movement is the only problem. He can only go if he did like 35 movement.
Yeah,
He has like 10.
there's rooftops. Yeah.
Is it
Okay.
silent J, like Yara?
Yara. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
He's gonna get to the nearest one. He's gonna get to the nearest one.
As you step away, the golem is going to try to smack you.
It can try.
It really can, because it has disadvantage, I believe.
Oh really?
Jumper
It
hit
has Ancestral Guardians on it.
You're so right.
Oh, Ancestral Guardians, you better help right now. Okay.
Will Erlen get killed by his little sister? Find out next time.
Find out next time on. So that will
Read
be a
Shadow
total
Legend.
of.
I'm so sorry.
That is a 26 to hit.
26 does hit. It can try and it can succeed. With half the damage because Spirit Guardians is amazing.
Yeah, Spirit Guardians is one
Ancestral
of the best.
Guardians.
Ancestral
Both are
Spirit
great.
Guardians is a spell. You,
Also great.
You idiots.
True, I'm washed.
I always say the wrong thing. It's my ability.
Normally that would be 27 bludgeoning damage.
That's, yeah.
Halved that should be 13.
13, alright. We will take that.
And I don't think there's anything else tied to that.
That's as much as I can do, yeah.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Erlen is looking towards some way to get on top of this building, but that's about it for his turn.
Alright, well, save that for the next... Oh, excuse me, next round. Asan...
Yeah, this is gonna be hilarious because I teleported and go, let's kill this
wait.
fucking thing.
Yeah, alright. I still don't have one of my unarmed strikes. I can use that to heal myself. Ta-da.
Let's
could
kill
just,
this
like-
thing. What do you mean it's your sister?
I could just touch. Top myself off.
Be back.
Erlen touches himself.
Erland.
That's it.
I do. Yeah,
Go.
I do want to point out you guys do still have the lead box if you want to be creative enough to like try.
Yeah,
and
I was
use
gonna
that.
say, like, we could use that to.
It might be
matters to
it'll be
me.
harder unless you can give me a good enough reason to, like, you know. But yeah, like, you guys will have to be very creative about it, but you can try and use it.
So because Dimension Door does let me teleport one other person, and no one was nearby, I can just bring Siren with me, right?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, cool. Asan teleports in and is like, Siren, go find the fucking bitch. AKA Lucan.
Go, bird, go!
And I just teleported in. I didn't hear any of that.
I'm back.
So,
Was
bonus
Shepard
action.
the only one that heard that?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Essentially, yeah.
You can
Oh.
share that with the team with the mental mind.
Asan's gonna Blade Song and rush in.
Right, go
Because
ahead.
we gotta take down this golem, y'all. Let's see. I need to do measurements, though.
Am I allowed to do something when it's not my turn, or do I have to wait for my turn to do that?
Well, your turn is in, like...
If it's just to say something,
Well,
right?
also, like, it's gonna be layer action and then Shepherd, so, like, you're not gonna have to wait long. The only person that's gonna get, like, a
Okay.
hit off is Asan.
Yeah, Sam, go ahead. You don't know any better.
I'm technically not flanking, which is really annoying, but... oh,
You don't have regular movement still, or no?
that was my regular movement.
Ah, shit.
I mean, unless it doesn't matter where I was on the map if I'm teleporting in.
That is 500 feet of teleporting.
DMs.
I'll allow it.
Yay!
I'm sitting there and like, how do I make this a luck based?
Time to beat up Erlin's little sister.
Oh man!
Only for this
no,
reason.
not-
I'll allow it because Asana's gonna fucking deck the golem.
Because Asan has no idea what's going
Nope.
on. He just got
He
here.
just spawned.
He's like, guys, let's kill this thing.
Orlin's,
I mean,
like, hyperventilating.
Yeah. So I'm going to attack. I'm going to use a booming blade this time.
Does that do damage now or later?
I need to double check the levels we're at. I think it also does damage now as well.
Okay, thank you.
Let's see. And we're what, 11th level now? Yeah. Okay, yeah, it does bonus damage as well. Cool.
Alright, roll to hit with advantage.
Cool. Let's beat up, I don't know how young she is, but I'm gonna say a small child. 23 to hit.
That'll hit, yeah. So roll the damage. And that is also...
Not
Oh,
so
that's
small.
thunder damage.
Yeah.
My lord.
So, you're gonna learn two things very quickly. One of them good, one of them bad.
Okay.
It did not like the thunder damage.
Cool.
So that is
Oh.
13 piercing and 18 thunder.
Oh boy.
And also Asan and Shepherd. You
Yes.
will be taking...
Oh boy.
if I could get the fucking dice.
The dice.
You take 8 force damage.
Ooh.
No.
It may not have liked the thunder damage, but the fact that it was hit with
Magic.
a magic damage type that was not what Shepherd or Erland had put into it.
Yeah, this is true magic, you know.
Yeah, it seems to had a feedback loop.
Okay. I'll keep that in mind, but second attack, regular rapier.
All right,
Oh boy.
that'll hit.
So how do I do that again? It's just plus base damage and then a regular roll.
Yeah.
Okay. Plus, what's my bonus on this? plus 5 plus H, so that's 13. 15 piercing damage.
15 piercing damage, and this is with a magical weapon.
Yes.
Right. So that is your action, all of your movement, and bonus
And my
action.
bonus action. Yep.
That
I'm
is
done.
your turn. It is the lair action. Alec, would you like to lair action?
Yes, please.
Oh boy.
Alrighty. Do do do
Everyone
do.
at the end there,
I'm
so-
gonna roll a d3.
I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Ooh, 1. Okay. Do 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 do. You all see fog consume the area. Whoever is there, so it's going to be Shepard, Asan, and Erland. Please make a perception check, or your field of vision is reduced to 5 feet for the round.
Okay, okay.
Perception check. Also, it's fucked up that you included fog mechanics while I'm listening to Darkest Dungeon. This is literally a boss fight in Darkest Dungeon 2. It's a big ass Leviathan who spits mist at you and he's so annoying.
Heart emoji.
Oh, also, did
God.
Siren spot anything? Because all Siren is doing on his turn is looking for Priscilla.
Yeah, give me a perception check for Siren as well.
Okay, he does these at advantage. 18.
Alright, so, Shepard and Erland, you both succeed on your perception check. Asan, your vision is reduced by 5 feet. So you can only see what's in front of you, nothing else.
It's only the golem.
It's only the golem.
Did you say I failed or passed?
You succeed.
Okay.
Siren does spot 4 individuals, one carrying a large package, making their way to your location.
Okay, 4 individuals on their way to our location. Am I able to shout that out, or is that next turn?
You can shut that out.
The 4 bogeys inbound. One of them with a package.
The fuck is a bogey?
The 4 random people inbound. One of them with a package.
Anyway, layer
I
action.
can't see anything.
Shepard, you are up.
Shepard.
Nice. That's... Erlin cried out, and said that golem is his little sister.
Are you doing this over earpiece, I'm assuming?
Yep.
Okay, so you all hear this.
Shit.
And if you would like a
What?
moment to, like, react, you can. Okay, great.
What
Shepard,
the
you're up.
Yeah.
What the fuck do we do?
Plan C.
I mean, you just heard from the fog somewhere, Asan going, shit. That was about it.
Roland kind of like
And-
turns around, right? Like as he kind of like hears all this like sounds of a scuffle. He's just kind of like over the earpiece, like, you can't. No, please, don't hurt her. I can't lose her like this. Please, I need to find her. I need to stop this now.
Plan C.
Okay.
Actually find Priscilla and yoink. What?
Oh boy.
Whatever you do,
This makes
stop her.
sense.
Just don't kill it.
Interesting.
Very interesting.
All right, this feels like a good of time as any to break out the Age of Exalted House rules. Yeah, I think by the house rules, I am just going to try to... Let's see. I'm going to try to harry this thing's next action.
Oh.
Military attempt to him.
Could you post that in the chat, please?
Yeah.
I love seeing the highlight of green on it.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So how are you harrying this creature?
For lack of a better term, like, I just... So what does it, like, look... So it has... Is it holding a weapon or anything? Or is it just,
is
like...
a weapon.
So it is just kind of, like, bare-fisting, like...
It is a large crystalline creature encased in steel plating. So it's think of honestly, the way to think about it, it's a robot.
Big robot.
Okay. Shepard is going to, like, look at this golem and go, hey, I know you probably can't understand me right now, but your older brother is a good friend of ours, and I don't want to hurt you. And Shepard, like, tries to grab its arm and, like,
Wrestle it.
not in, like, a super aggressive way, but in, like, a way to, like, kind of hand-holding. Yeah, Shepard basically tries to hold its hand and, like, but uses all of his strength to try to keep it in place.
You're kind of doing like a very kind of like hug grapple almost, like no, like
Yes.
you're hurting yourself.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
So-
Harry has disadvantage on his next attack roll or any ability check made relating to that action. Okay, gotcha.
Right. So you are effectively attempting to stop it from making aggressive actions.
Yes.
Okay. At the end of your turn, because I assume there's nothing else you would like to do this turn.
No.
Okay. At the end of your turn, you stop it from making an effective motion. So, Asan,
Right.
it looks at you,
Sorry.
and you feel disconnected for a minute. You are faded.
Sorry. Faded, bruh.
It gives you a rip of weed.
Ooh.
Anyway,
Anyway.
I posted in the chat what that does.
Oh no. Okay, interesting. I like it.
Yeah, you are
I
faded
can
for
work
one
with
round.
that. I can work with that.
All right, so that is the legendary action. Oh, it's the golem's turn.
Oh
boy.
no.
Yeah, it is going to. It doesn't have a whole lot of targets to do that one, so it's just going to use its multi-attack, and it is going to start with. Yeah, I would like Shepard and Asan to both make me dexterity saving throws.
Would
Oh,
they,
it makes us make
Have
saves
advantage.
instead of attack roll.
would they be at advantage because Shepard is harrying it?
Yeah, I would say so.
Cool. I'll take that.
It's a
Thanks.
dexterity saving throw?
Yes.
At advantage. All right.
Ooh.
If anything but consistent.
I still appreciate it, bud.
So, hey, look, it's insurance. So, Shepard, you failed. This thing raises its leg up into the air and stomps onto the ground. Asan, you are light enough on your feet at this current moment with Bladesong to just kind of, like, not be entirely hampered by this. Shepard, you are connected to this thing. You feel vibrations throughout your entire fucking body, and you are knocked prone.
Oh boy.
And now that you are knocked prone, it is going to. Yeah, it's gonna do the thing Hulk did.
Oh,
I hope you like
Oh,
getting
no.
thrown around. It's gonna make 2 attacks against you.
Ooh.
puny god.
Yeah, you're getting puny god. I'm sorry, Shepard.
Puny
Understood.
twink.
No, so never mind. That was the first one was a nat 1.
Even with advantage from prone?
It has disadvantage on attack rolls,
Right.
so it's just making these flat. 20.
Corey, you hitting?
20, of course, hits.
Right, I'm making sure because some of y'all motherfuckers are weird with high ACs.
It's,
Well,
it's
I
not
was gonna
me,
say that-
man.
it's never.
wouldn't
It's
hit
never
me.
Shepard.
It's never me.
It's never me.
A barbarian
so-
with 20 AC would be insane.
Yeah.
Sure.
I mean, that's max dex, max con.
Yeah.
So that will be 24 halved to 12 bludgeoning damage.
Sweet.
And that will be its turn for now.
You said a 12, right?
Yeah, 12. And that will be its turn because it does not have any bonus actions. Erland, it is your turn.
Earthland.
Earthland.
So it had its turn, and now we all gonna get our regular turns back to
Yes,
normal.
You are
Okay.
all now arriving.
Okay. Where were we signaled as to where this party of 4 was coming from? That direction?
Yep.
Can I fucking bolt it in that direction?
If you want, yeah.
Just like, I have 25 feet of movement just going into here, but like, cause do they seem far? Are they about to like get here?
They seem a few turns away.
A few turns away.
Like they're making it their way here quickly, but they're not gonna get here within like, you know, the next 12 seconds.
This is bad. Alright. He is going to focus on his belt and his energy, and we will see Serpent Surge. This is this is my belt. Lets me use an action, regain key points equal to a roll of my martial arts die. It's once per dawn. I don't believe I've cracked this one yet, because it's a D8 of replenished key points.
Woo.
1 D8. Hey,
That's pretty
we
fucking
can work with
good.
that. We can absolutely work with that.
Isn't that like half your key points?
Yeah, I have 11.
Nice.
Well, 11 total. I was down to 1. So, shit. Yeah. He has to. I was over here. Do you still technically have like 25 feet? But I don't know if I want. I don't want to get up to this thing. I truly. I think from here we'll take our classic off turn where we regain our key points. Bonus action, take dodge action, right? And regain some hit points thanks to my dwarven fortitude. Yeah, so we'll do that. We'll spend one of those fresh key points on a step of the, you know, my monk dodge shit, my patient defense. So I've got that, and then bam, I'm gonna replenish a hit die. Just any one of them. Bam. 5 HP. We'll take it, and we're taking the dodge action. So from 47 to 52. There we go.
Hoggers.
That's the turn.
All right. Is the golem gonna go, or do we want to? Where's the sun going?
Let's say this is a legendary action.
Oh boy. No. I don't like that.
I cast no.
I cast no.
Everyone within 30 feet. How many people is that? I believe that's everyone. Oh, no, I was lying to myself. Oh, okay. Yeah, so Asan and Shepard, I would like both of you to make Constitution saving throws.
Oh boy.
Mother.
Oh my
Um,
god.
Is the whole Harry thing still in effect? No. I'm assuming no.
Would it
That's
last,
up to the DMs,
would it
man.
last until Shepard's turn?
It would most likely last until Shepard's turn.
Okay, yeah, then I'll say that, and it'll stop at the beginning of your turn, so then you can make the choice to either harry again or do something else.
So we still have advantage on saving throws.
I'd say,
against
yeah.
it. Okay.
And that's not the DMs being nice to you guys because your rolls have been like shit. This is
I
normal.
appreciate it. DMs.
This is normal.
Oh,
Oh my
boy.
god! How many?
Hassan's
how
out
many?
here bobbing
Let's
and
see.
weaving.
Let's see. Okay, we did have a rule where it was like if you, fail, like 5 or something, that you would have like 5, like to just like flat add, right?
God, a con save too. That sucks.
Let's see.
I get
So-
+8.
Yeah, just have him match Hassan on
let's
this
see.
one.
So
You know.
1, 2. Do you remember like how many skill checks you might have failed, Tony? I'm trying to remember.
In a row or today?
Just today.
Let's see. This counts as 1 skill check, right?
Yeah.
1. I failed the deck save. 2. Perception I actually passed.
Mhm.
I failed strength.
Investigation.
Investigation 3. Or is that 4? Man,
So you
4.
failed. So you failed the 2, then investigation, and then the strength.
I think I probably failed 4, truthfully.
4.
Because
Oh, yeah,
I
but-
definitely failed. And that one on
Investigation, yeah.
that.
Let's see. Yeah. So. Oh, but you did roll twice for the strength thing, or like I'll count the 1 as like 2. So let's see. I don't know if a +5 to like the Constitution would do it, Ricky. But
It would. Just
okay.
barely.
Then if you want to use your +5 for the day for rolling for failing something.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, let's do it. Let's party a little bit, right?
Right, so both you and Hassan just barely succeed.
Oh boy. Yeah, Shepard.
I like to think in world though, it was
The twink and the
definitely
hunk.
like oh, do what I'm doing. Oh.
Oh.
Why didn't I just do that from the get-go?
Why didn't I do that from the start? As both of
Hassan's in
you,
quick time event hell.
as you are both standing there, squaring up to the golem, you see this like almost blue haze come from it, and you feel your skin start to crawl. Your mind starts to go slightly hazy. However, that was the legendary action. It is now your turn, Hassan.
It's my turn.
Your turn.
Chop chop. Yeah, I'm gonna say, so we're just keeping this thing distracted for now then. Got it. And Asan is going to, bonus action drink a healing potion.
Okay.
Bonus 2. I take 8 hit points back. That was the amount of damage I took
Damage?
last turn.
Awesome.
So. And then action. I'm just going to take the dodge action.
Right, so bonus action, and no movement usage.
Nope, I'm staying here, and I'm gonna try to help. I mean, I'm gonna yell obscenities at this thing.
Oh, cool.
What?
That's great.
Yeah. But I'm playing distraction right now. Dodge tank.
Yeah, it's going to use its final legendary action at the end of your turn to, It can't get any more disadvantage.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's gonna try to smack the shit out of you.
Okay.
It does have super disadvantage. Wait, did you do anything for your turn?
I
Yeah.
took the dodge action and I drank a potion.
Don't you already have that from your cloak? A displacement?
So that works on attack
Until
rolls,
you're hit.
but well, that and dodge also gives you advantage on dex saves, which we already know this thing does have a
Right.
dex save ability.
You're true.
So total, that will be 25.
First level slot, shield. My AC is 26.
It is going to make a spell attack roll. I need you to make a... Oh, well, it first has to, actually.
It has to hit first.
Yep. So...
Disadvantage, looking for a 26.
Well, this is happening before the shield fully goes off.
What?
You'll see. Okay, so that will be a 24 to hit.
And I'm not allowed to shield this.
You'll see why.
Okay.
You are, however, taking half damage from this.
Okay.
You take 10, and that's already halved. 10 force damage. And I need you to make an intelligence saving throw.
Okay.
Alright. You take a bunch of force damage, but the spell does not fizzle out. As you are about to cast the shield, a thin blue ray goes from its faceplate to your eye, and you just feel your body vibrate. The same vibrations that you felt from Erlin's hammer. But you manage to finish the spell just before taking all of this damage.
So I can't use any spells near this thing. Okay.
Well, that was its reaction.
Okay.
It's one of those.
It still didn't hit me, though, with its normal fist.
Yeah, with its normal fuck you fist, it did not hit.
Okay. I'll take it. I'll take it.
So, yep, just make sure you put down 10 force damage, and...
Already did.
Yep. And that will be its turn in the legendary action. Alec!
Meow.
On the table of things happening to people, what happens?
3. This area is going to be encompassed in storm as the waves get more and more aggressive. The rain begins to splatter across the ground, and lightning strikes closer and closer and closer before striking the golem and electrifying it. I would like everybody to make a Constitution saving throw.
Do we still have advantage from Tony's thing?
This is not the golem's thing,
This
so
isn't the
no.
golem.
This is
Okay.
just the environment, dude.
God damn, alright, fine.
All of us do
Hell,
Constitution.
hey, fuck you,
Yes,
Alec. Guess
all
what?
of you, please do Constitution. Wait, how far away is Erland?
Like from the water?
Well, like, no, just in general, how far? Like, are you over there? Like, on the map?
Pretty much as far as the map would let me, yeah.
Well, how far did you move?
I moved 20 feet from like this corner to this corner.
Okay, so then
down.
you're in that area.
Yeah, I'd be here.
So yeah, then you as well. Doesn't matter how far away you are from the water.
Yeah.
You all take 2 points of lightning damage.
I take
And
nothing.
let's see. Indra has to roll. And Saradwin, please roll a Constitution.
I got 14.
14. Indra got a natural 20.
Thank God.
He's fine.
Like twunk.
Let's see. So, yeah, you all take 2 lightning damage, and Saradwin and Brandy, you both lose your reaction for the round.
Okay.
Ouch.
So if I got the nat 20, do I not take any damage?
No, you still take it.
Damn it. Fuck you. What was the point of the net 20 then? I'm taking advantage of my next roll.
What the fuck? No, you're not.
Wait, hold on,
No,
hold
no,
on,
but
hold on.
that was the
What
rule.
fuck is
That was the rule.
damage?
Either you take no damage, you can assist someone, or you have advantage on your next save. So I'm taking advantage of my next save.
Oh, okay, yeah. I was like, wait, what
You
the
made an
fuck?
tackle for me.
He
I
did
thought,
lawyer
yeah, I
you
thought
with
you were
that
just
one.
being a dick.
No, I was saying like oh, if I
He
have
cited.
to take this damage, then I'm taking advantage on the next
Okay,
save.
yeah, that's fine.
He did cite the ancient text.
Do not recite the ancient
It
texts
was
to me.
more like
We
the
read
way
it.
he said it. I was like, you can't just decide on a rule. Hold on.
I thought you were
I'm
just
playing
doing
by
it,
the
and I'm like,
rules.
whoa, what?
Even Tony's just like, I'm not
I
gonna
was
say
like, huh.
anything, but
I'm not gonna say anything if he gets it.
yeah. But anyway, yeah, you're good. You get to have advantage. Oh, and then Indri gets advantage on his next save against. You can just have the save against just layer action, just in general. It doesn't have to be the same one. All right, Ilaria, you are up.
Hey, hey. Okay.
That fucking chicken isn't here.
A fucking chicken?
Yeah, hey.
Oh. Okay. I know this isn't really helpful, but I'm gonna try doing the the lead rod anyway.
Okay, we could try the lead box if you succeed.
Yeah, we could try the lead box. We're gonna save for who has the lead box? Because I don't.
Was it in the bag of holding?
think so.
Yeah, so probably Erland has it.
Erwin has it.
Erland is
Okay,
currently
so-
moving away from. The,
Yeah, bro is running away.
Eh,
So.
Not away, toward enemies that are coming
Throw
to
it!
us.
Right, but
Toward.
I have an idea.
Do you have an idea? Does Brandy have an idea?
Well, Brandy has an idea.
Let's hear it.
Okay.
let's hear it.
Let's
Well-
hear it.
let's hear it.
Well, let's see if Ilaria succeeds before
Okay.
I say the
so
idea.
that's
It's
just-
kind of dependent.
That's just straight dex.
Yes.
Yes.
I haven't used my dice in forever. That's a 15 plus what's my mod?
You
5
That's
mod.
good.
you succeed.
That's
Alright,
one.
so one of the Pythons is in.
Let's fucking go. And that was a free action, so does that count as a
Yeah.
That was a free action.
so
You
it
can
counts as
still
a
do
free
whatever you want.
action.
Yeah, so you can do whatever else you want on your turn.
Oh. Actually, upon looking closer, I know you did mention something about the mouth and the eyes. Are those holes significantly bigger than wherever I put the python in? I'm trying to see where the lead box can go.
You know what?
Just shove a box in there.
You know what?
That's a good question.
That's a good question. It would be easier to stick the pythons and the box into the mouth or like eye holes.
Okay. That's what I figured. Now, the question is, how tall is it?
Oh, massive.
Okay,
Um,
okay.
Let's see. It would be what? Like 10 feet, 15 feet tall.
Around there, yeah. Between
Kaiju.
10 and 15.
I'd say like 13, 12 feet. Yeah.
So Shepherd's the best bet in terms of height, unless we can get somebody to a little birdie who is pretty immortal to do a 1-2 touchdown.
Yeah. You want the bird to roll a dexterity check?
You're right. I don't know the bird stats. My bad. Yeah. You know what? She's gonna disengage. Is Erland there? Is he like off the map?
No, I'm here. I'm not that
Okay,
far.
okay, that's where he firmly is. She's gonna disengage, run over, 1-2 hut. Give me the box,
Damn
give me the
fast.
box, give me the fucking box.
Yeah, okay. I mean, he's not arguing with that one. Fucking digging around in the bag of holding. You just gotta think about it to make it appear. Poof. It exists.
Hold on,
Okay.
hold.
Yes.
Before
Yes,
you
Ricky, we're
continue,
holding.
that is
Am I
all
holding?
of the movement you can do this turn.
Oh, she did 30.
And
Okay.
And then you
the-
then you would have had to have dashed.
30
Right.
dash.
But they used their
right, okay.
reaction, so they wouldn't get a opportunity, presumably. So then, yeah. So Erlen can produce the box, and he's just like,
Oh,
please.
hold on. Wait. I didn't unclick my boots from last battle.
Right, you do have those. Shit.
I do have those little boots.
How much fucking speed do you have?
Hold on.
Yeah.
Just another 35
Hold on.
in the revolver.
You have the boots of
Yeah,
speed,
go
right?
on. Yeah. I don't know if
When
Okay,
the
so
boots
that is-
property has been used for a total of 10 minutes, the magic ceases to function until you
was the
finish a
battle 10
long
minutes
rest.
long?
I'm sorry?
Till you finish
Was
the
the
line.
battle 10 minutes long? The
You
past
just
one.
said you didn't unclick the boots.
off.
How long do you think
Oh,
you
damn,
were
you're
down
right.
there in the
It's fine.
apothecary?
Yeah.
Just trying to think. So,
Poor choice of
Look.
words, maybe.
30. Anyway, bonus 30. I know, my disengage
Well, you have
was already
35.
bonus.
You don't have to disengage. It uses its reaction. Presumably, it can't swipe at you. Presumably.
Okay, so I technically...
Yeah, that is
Bonus
all
there.
like all the movement that you can make.
All the-
But I
It's all
still
the
have an
shit.
action, do I, or do I not?
Do you want to
You
use
use-
your action to dash?
A dash? Yeah.
Okay, you remember you can only insert one of the pythons / box.
I know, I was gonna
Dave.
do a football pass to... I'm using so many football analogies. Football pass to Shepard.
Okay.
She's gonna dash again. 1-2 hut. Yoink.
He's just like, do whatever you need to do to stop Yara. Just please don't kill her. As he like hands the box.
All right, so Laria, that is your turn.
Okay.
Shep.
Oh god, I have the box now. This I don't like this kind of pressure, man.
And the box has a Pokeball inside of it, doesn't it? Has the demon.
Yeah, is there anything in the box I should take out first?
It has a
mirror?
beholder.
The mirror has
I
the
thought the-
demon inside of it. It's
Yeah.
It's the Pokeball.
It'll be
Okay.
fine.
You might want
I
to be
guess I
careful about that.
I take it out very carefully and like I just put it in my pocket. I don't know, man. What am I gonna do
God.
with it?
Don't
Toss it
shatter
into
it.
the ocean.
Don't break it. Don't
That
break
would
it down.
suck.
Alright.
That would
Kill
really
the Patrick! Kill the
suck.
Patrick! Kill the Patrick!
If anything, it may make more sense if Erlen has the bag of holding. What we could do is we could grab the box, take the mirror out of the box, put that in the bag of holding,
Now you guys are
and
thinking
then you
with
just have a
corners.
box.
Do we want to have like a flashback where we do that?
Doesn't actually change too many details.
You can just
Yeah, it's,
That's
Yeah, okay.
extra dimensional space going inside of another extra dimensional space.
Oh,
It's
okay,
usually
fine.
a really bad idea.
It's okay.
so Shepard,
So-
you hold the Pokeball.
Yeah, you hold the poke. So
Um,
let's say we were going to do that, and Asan is like, you don't want to
And
play with portals.
You guys were going to do that. Asan looks back, goes, "No!"
So Shepard with his eternal wisdom decides, you know what? It's a better idea than me holding this. Here, Laura, you hold the Pokeball.
Oh my fucking god.
And I'm gonna
You
deal.
hold the magic mirror.
Pokeball.
It's like a hot potato.
All
So I
right,
have the
so
beholder mirror.
Yes.
all right, so how do I use the box again?
Shove it in there.
Yeah, you just.
So
you
I just make a strength check.
strength check with advantage, and if you're aiming for the mouth, I'll say the DC is lower.
Okay, yeah, I'll aim for the mouth. So this is with
One of the
advantage,
few
correct?
guys tall enough to maybe reach the mouth.
Yeah. Damn, dude.
Oh my god!
Wait,
15 with advantage.
can I use my luck to give it to someone else?
No, that's not how that feature
No.
works.
God damn
You
it.
succeeded!
15 was the DC, wasn't it?
Yes!
Or was
Yeah.
it? Oh, okay.
You
Oh,
succeeded.
15 was the DC?
Yeah.
Oh my
Wow.
god,
Oh,
you fucking
I
need to listen.
thought I failed.
No.
Okay.
It's a-
It was lowered by 2.
Oh my
You
god.
you shove the box inside, and you feel the crackle of the lyrium slowly kind of like wade more and more. You just need one more.
Oh,
No pressure,
no.
no pressure.
That was your free
Who
action.
has the last one?
Mhm.
I believe
We have one
Ceridwen-
more at the Titan.
I believe Ceridwen has the last one.
I have
Oh,
the last
God.
one.
Let's see.
Do you have any kind of insurance in case the one roll fails?
Sarah has luck.
Oh.
I
You're
have luck.
right! Holy
I
shit!
have luck and my once per session reroll.
You're so right.
And
You're
you're
gonna
gonna,
have-
you're gonna
Um,
get 15 nat ones.
No, no.
Don't do this to me!
refuse.
No!
Like, why would you speak that into existence?
For my turn, I am yet again going to
If you want to,
look at them.
I'd
Yeah,
say
okay.
if you want to grapple and try to make it
Oh,
easier
I will-
for Ceridwen.
I'll try to grapple.
Yeah, go
Okay.
for it. Okay, give me an athletics check with advantage, and Golem, please roll an athletics check.
Oh, alrighty.
That's a nat 20 to that, baby. Let's go.
Alright.
Come here.
If it gets a, okay, I will say if it gets a natural 20 and I got a natural 1. Continue.
Oh, God.
Go ahead and continue.
Wait,
Don't mind me.
wait.
That's awesome.
What's the DC for this roll?
Suplexes.
17, unless you want to try and aim higher. But like I like if you have like any way to like get yourself up to like 15 feet to try and like reach.
DMs, I have a question.
Dunk.
It's me, Tony. I have a question, DMs.
Yes.
Can I ask a question? Okay. Does my grappling at all help? Like to maybe make...
It gives
I
advantage.
try to-
It gives advantage. That's all I will give you.
Okay, alright, okay.
I'll
take that.
If you
Try to lay up.
do you still have your what is it your turn into animals thing, Ceridwen?
Yes, of course I do.
Do you want to turn into a bird, get up to the the golem?
Yeah, that's what I'm planning. All right.
But it'll
I'm
change
going
your dex
to-
score, won't it?
No, as in like turn into a bird and then like drop the bird form and
Pop,
then like
Bam.
on
Pull back.
Oh.
Yeah, I can do that.
She's
Clever.
literally doing the layup.
All right. So
Lay up.
I'm like, okay, I got this, and then I jump. I turn into like this bird, and my roll.
Okay, DC
Do I-
16 dexterity check. You have advantage and all your looks.
Okay, so I can add to what I roll, right?
So you can add your dexterity bonus to your roll.
Okay, great. 19.
Come on, Dice.
19.
Yeah!
Yes.
Yes, God.
As
God is
you
good.
slam the last python into the golem, you all hear a crackle of lyrium, and then a low hum of lyrium and stone begins to sing through the docks as the fog rolls in, and you all have a chance to catch your breath. And then you just hear a low, slow clap as Lucan walks through the fog, holding the control rod. And her eyes kind of settle on you, Erland. Give me a deception check.
As they kind of lock eyes, bit of him like still like bloodied and beaten, right? But with some blood still left on his knuckles, he'll drag it across the side of his face, wiping away the makeup, hiding his mark.
You do still have your hair dyed.
Yeah, I'm black. Yeah, I'm a brunette
Please,
now.
what?
You know.
Oh, so you're not
No,
trying to hide your
I'm not.
appearance.
No, see, now
Okay,
because
okay.
I would still have the I switched off of the yellow back into black when I was being back into his Varen
Uh-huh.
his Varen
Yeah.
persona.
Okay.
So right now I'm just Erlin, but not Ginger. I guess.
She's like,
Oh, no.
finally, you're no longer Ginger.
Finally.
I wouldn't have done any of that
I'm
experimentation on
making
you if
a
you weren't
deception.
You don't have to. Since you're not trying to trick her into like who you
Oh.
are, then she recognizes you immediately. You see recognition, and there's almost like a twinkle of fear in her eye, and then it's gone, steeled immediately by a mask. You see her, Synesius, holding a large, kind of like a tarp-covered something. It's long and rectangular, and you see Felix and Glyceria behind them. And Lucan speaks first. I should have known you'd find me again. And that's where we'll end the session.